back to my channel. Today's video is just a little haul video. I've been super busy lately with life, so I haven't had a chance to film really, but I have purchased a lot of new things, drugstore and high-end products. I have brought a lot for my kit that I'm not going to mention today just because I'm going to do like a whole like what's in my kit video kind of thing. So yeah, if you guys wanted to just see some random shit that I have bought over the last couple of weeks, then just keep on watching. So first up is some lashes that I bought. I have two styles here. I have the Vegas Nay. There's 4 different styles here. I have the Classic Charm, Shining Star, Easy Glamour and Grand Glamour. I can't remember what site I did get these off, but I will try and find it and link it down below for you guys. I do live in Australia, so these aren't sold in Australia, which suck, but yeah, I still got my hands on them. I think they rounded off to be about $10 Australian each, which is pretty good because their normal Loreal lashes are like $16 in the shop, and these are Vegas Nay ones, so these are better, really, come on. And the next style of lash I got some House of Lashes. They just look like this. I'm sure you guys have all like heard of House of Lashes. I also got another pair that I'm wearing on my eyes right now, and then I just purchased some of their lash glue as well, which is so amazing. It holds like a bitch and it's not going anywhere. I absolutely love that lash glue. I have heard a lot about it, so that's why I did purchase it, and it lives up to its standard. So next I'm just going to show you guys some brushes that I bought. I did post a pic of these on my Instagram, so if you follow me over there you already know that I purchased these. They are the Zoeva, I think they're called the Pink Elements set. They are just like these beautiful bright pink brushes. I did get them for my kit. I think this was like the 12-piece eye set, but I'm not going to go too much into these brushes because I'm going to do like a separate video on all my Zoeva brushes because I do own a lot more. So if you're interested in seeing like one of those videos, leave me a comment down below and I will be happy to do that for you. So next up are a few lipsticks that I ordered. They're from Gerard Cosmetics. I ordered 6 of their liquid lipsticks and also 5 of their normal lipsticks. I'm absolutely obsessed with their packaging of their lipstick. It just reminds me of like a little bullet. I'm not going to go too far into detail with the colors of the liquid lipsticks and the lipsticks because I am going to do a lip swatch video, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you wanted to see that. If it goes up before this, I will link it down below. So next up are just 3 blushes that I brought. They're the e.l.f. HD blushes. I got 3 shades. I got like a dark purple shade, a nude shade, and also like a hot pink shade. They're on sale, so I thought I would pick a few colors up just to do some cream contours that I thought it would be fun and I wanted to try them anyway. I have used this one here and it was okay. It wasn't like the best, but for the price I do think it was like an okay kind of blush. So next are just 2 foundations that I bought. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people rave about these on YouTube and Instagram and stuff, but they are the Loreal Lumi cushions. I got the shade, I think, vanilla and golden beige. So they're just like a cushion foundation that you open up like this, and it's actually really, really luminous. I'm actually wearing the foundation on my face now, but yeah, it's just like a really beautiful foundation. I've worn it a few times before and I've noticed that if you use like a kabuki brush or something, you can really pack the product on, but if you use a damp beauty blender, you can really sheer it out a lot, even though it's still pretty sheer, but you could really like build it up and then sheer it out a lot, and it just gives like this natural like beautiful finish. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys, they're just some eyeliner glitters by Chi. I just thought this would be fun to just create some like cool looks for some videos or something. I also picked up a really beautiful blush by The Balm in, I think it's called Tully or something like that. It's just like this beautiful like coral blush, and it's so beautiful. That's the shittiest swatch, but it is such a beautiful blush. It's got like a nice sheen to it. I really love the balm blushes. I do have a few more and I think they're really beautiful and they blend out so nice on the skin. And yeah, so that's just the blush I bought. And moving on to the next thing, I decided to pick up a NYX bronzer just because I've never tried the NYX bronzers before. I still haven't tried it yet, but let's swatch it and see what it is like. It actually blended out really nicely on the skin, if you can see that. It's just a really nice bronzy shade. I wanted to try one of the NYX bronzers, so that's why I picked it up. I didn't really need a new bronzer or anything, but it seems really nice and buttery on the skin, so let's see how that goes. So a couple of weeks ago I made an order on Shop Miss A for some lashes, and I also picked up some face masks because I've seen a few people order their face masks and apparently they're really good and they're only like $1. I picked up an oatmeal one, a pearl one, it's a lightening and firming facial mask, and I also picked up a snail one, which is a lifting and moisturizing face mask. Haven't used them yet obviously, but I'm keen to see how they perform for a buck. I'm not losing out on much if they are crap. And back onto the NYX bandwagon, I also picked up one of their liquid lip creams in Stockholm. I think that's how you say it, but it's just like this beautiful nude shade. That's what it looks like on my hand. Also back onto another liquid lipstick, I picked up one of the Dose of Colour liquid lipsticks in the colour Stone, which I'm obsessed with. I've worn this so many times already. It's more of like a mauve nude, so that's what that looks like there. I love the formula of this liquid lipstick. It's so like lightweight on your lips, and it's so easy to apply. The applicator is great and the color is stunning. I'm actually going to pick up some more shades of the Dose of Colours because I'm obsessed. I've also got some more liquid lipsticks to show you. I went on like a big liquid lipstick binge the last couple of weeks. So these ones are the Chi Creamy Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have 4 shades. I have like 3 nudes and then like a bright one. I'm going to do a couple of swatches for you guys. So this is Lady in Red, and I have worn these a few times. They aren't like completely matte, but because my lips do get really dry sometimes, I like to wear these just because they're a little bit more creamy and not so matte. They just don't last as long as the other liquid lipsticks. This one here is Flirt, and this one here reminds me a lot of Dose of Colours Stone, which is this one here. So the next colour here is called Crazy in Love, which is also a nude, and it's more of a pinky nude. That is such a shit swatch, but you guys can see and get the drift of that colour. And then the last one here is called Calendar Girl, and I really like this one. It's like your true brown nude. Also with these liquid lipsticks, they do have like this slight fragrance to them, and I can't put my finger on it. It's not really that nice, to be honest, but it does die down after a little bit after putting them on. So recently my Priceline where I live had a 40% off sale, so I got some backups. I'm absolutely obsessed with the Maybelline Fit Me, so I just got 3 more of the Fit Me concealers. Actually, I got this one from Kohl's because they had like a 50% off sale. So I got that one from Kohl's, and then I got these 2 from Priceline for the 40% off sale, if that makes sense. I also got a gel liner by Maybelline, and this is in the shade Black as Black, and it's funny because I own the MAC fluid line and it's nothing compared to this, and this is like a quarter of the price, and it's like 10 million times better than the MAC fluid line. So if you're after like a good gel, this is amazing, and I totally recommend this over the MAC one. I also picked up another translucent powder by Face of Australia, and I didn't even realise, but they've changed their packaging on this. I'm going to grab out my other one and I'll show you the difference. So this is the one that I already own, and then this is the new one. You can see that the new one is more square and it's like bigger. I don't think they have more powder. It's the same amount of powder, but the packaging is actually bigger and it's more square, and it just looks a lot better and just like more pricier, I guess. But this is a great translucent powder. It's like 10 bucks and it's absolutely amazing. So in one of my recent videos before, I was using a highlighter and I actually raved about how much I love the Australis Contour Kit highlighter in that. So I crushed it up, threw the rest of the palette out and just used the crushed up highlighter. And it's funny because they actually come out with the single highlighter in like a single form from the palette, and I was so obsessed. When I seen this, I had to get it. And then they also come out with the same banana powder as well. But you can see how pigmented that is. These two from Australis, I think they're around about $10, but they are definitely worth picking up for like a banana powder and a highlight from the drugstore. So as soon as I seen this next product, it like immediately reminded me of the Too Faced bronzer book. This is a bronzed and beautiful collection book. This is by Models Prefer. This was $40, so it was pretty expensive. But inside it's actually really pretty. It's a big book and it's got just all shimmery highlighters and bronzers. It's so pretty. I thought I'd pick that up just because it reminded me of the Too Faced one, and it's just like a collector's thing to have, and it's huge. So I don't know, I just want to pick it up. So the next thing I got is from the brand Bonjour. It is the Nude Sensation Smooth and Flawless Complexion. Yeah, it's just like this kind of like a moussey concealer that you put underneath your eyes to fill out any fine lines and to blur the fine lines. I don't know, you get what I'm trying to say, right? I've worn it a few times and you can see a difference in like the texture underneath the eye area. I do have like fine wrinkles underneath my eye, so it helps out a little bit. But yeah, I wasn't too fussed on this. It was about $20. So yeah, I picked up that. It's okay, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and rave about it. So the next two products are from the brand Essence, and I've actually heard a fair few people talk about these products, so I wanted to pick it up and try it out for myself. I got the Essence bronzing powder as well as the matte touch blush. So this is in the shade Sunny for darker skin, and this is in the shade Peach Me Up. I do know that they have another shade. It's more of like a berry purpley shade. I don't know what that one's called, but yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. They just didn't have any at the price line I went to. I haven't opened them yet, so I'm not gonna do any swatches. Next are a couple of lip glosses. I'm not a big lip gloss fan, so I'm not gonna go out and spend like $50 on a lip gloss that I'll hardly ever use. So I just picked up two of the Essence lip glosses. One is more a pinky nude, and then the other is more of like a darker, more mauve nude. I also picked up just a backup mascara. I haven't tried this one yet, but I've heard a lot of people rave about it, and I'm bad when it comes to, you know, buying stuff that people rave about, because I want to try it if everyone else is saying that it's good, and that's pretty much it. Not going to sit here and try and explain myself for being a makeup junkie. So the next two things are from the brand Face of Australia, and I've heard a few people rave about the HD definition primer, so I wanted to pick it up. I did use it today, and it's weird. It's like a thinner consistency. It's like a silicone base, but more thin consistency, I guess, and you got to kind of like work it more into the skin. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I don't know, I haven't really tried it. Also picked up the illuminating like highlighter stick. It's just like a cream highlighter stick. I thought it'd be cool to do some like cream contouring. So that's the end of this haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just a few things that I thought I would show you and just mention. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!